Hello, and welcome. Sorry I'm running just a tad bit late today. Traffic in Myrtle Beach is still a little bit of an issue from the holidays. Welcome. I am Dr. Jocelyn, your Johns Hopkins University educated board certified endocrinologist, soon to be author and national speaker, and I'm here to discuss endocrine topics with you. Today I want to talk about something that came up a lot in the office today, which was ways to get back on track now the holidays are winding down. Christmas is over, Hanukkah is over, Kwanzaa is already on day 5, so the holiday season is really starting to wind up, and people are looking at what they can do to kind of get ready for the upcoming year, to kind of get back on track if they've been making less than stellar choices over the holidays. So I wanted to go over a few of those 5 tips and a bonus tip, of course, to make sure that you are doing what you need to do to get back on track as quickly as possible. So you're taking your medication and improving your blood sugar control and also for PCOS. So number 1 is going to be drink more water. It is very likely that over the holiday season you over-salted, particularly if you were doing a lot of savory snacks. So if you over-salted, hey Dr. Mashika, welcome. If you over-salted over the holidays, drinking more water is going to be key. Number 1, it'll help flush out some of the excess salt that you took in. Number 2, it also helps you with feeling full and your satiety and with your energy level. So you want to make sure that you're getting in plenty of water. Drink more water. You want to drink, some people say 8 glasses a day. You want to make sure that you're drinking enough so that your urine stays clear even in the morning. So if that's 8 glasses a day for you, if that's 10 glasses a day for you, whatever that is, make sure that you're drinking more water so that you're getting in enough water to help flush out some of the excess salt that you took in over the holiday season. Number 2 is going to be move. And that can be walking, that can be taking a dance class, that can be riding a bike, that can be walking your dog longer. Whatever it is that you need to do to make sure that you're moving more, that you're exercising more, that's going to be very important. You don't have to necessarily start out with an hour-long exercise class. That may be counterproductive, because if you do that and you injure yourself or you're very sore after that class, you may not want to go back. So you want to make sure that you're starting out at a level that's appropriate for you, and then pushing yourself maybe every couple of weeks, try to increase what it is that you're doing. So number 2 is that you want to move. Again, that's however you want, whether that's a morning person, or if you're a morning person, you want to get up in the morning, exercise, you want to exercise after work. I personally like exercising after work because I feel like I can kind of get rid of the stress of the day that way, but whichever works for you is fine. So number 2 is definitely that you want to move. The number 3 is you want to get the food or the food triggers out of your eyesight. So whether that means wrapping them up and putting them in the freezer for another time, giving them away, or taking them to work. That's a great way to get rid of them. If you have excess cakes and cookies and candies, take them to work, put them in the break room. Somebody will eat them. It doesn't have to be you. So you want to make sure that you're getting that stuff out of your eyesight, so that you're not feeling compelled to eat those things because you're not seeing them. And you want to replace those with healthier options, more fruits and vegetables. So that's what you're seeing, and that's what you're going to be more likely to reach for. Number 3 is, that was number 3. Number 4 is you want to kind of give yourself a mental reset. You want to not so much dwell on the poor choices that you may have made over the holidays. Reset. Forgive yourself, move on. You made those choices, those are done. Make better choices going forward. You don't have to linger on, oh, I shouldn't have had that, I shouldn't have eaten that, I shouldn't have had the macaroni and cheese and the candy jams. Whatever it is, you want to make sure that you kind of cleanse yourself and move on to the next thing, move on to the next day. Make sure that you can make better choices going forward. And the number 5 tip for getting back on track after the holidays is going to be consider a more drastic dietary change, even if it's just short term. At the beginning of the year, you're going to be more likely to have at least more motivation and more external pressure to do better. You're going to see more commercials about exercising, about eating better. People at work are going to be doing more things. So that may be a good time for you to try something different. It doesn't have to be forever. It doesn't have to be a long-term thing, but it may be a good way for you to find out what other things you might like and to get some different recipes. I know a lot of churches do a Daniel fast at the beginning of the year where they limit meats and processed foods. My church did that for several years, and one of the things that I found out doing that is I actually enjoy having oatmeal with dates, raisins, and walnuts and no additional sugar. That's something that I would not have ever tried had I not done the Daniel fast, where we're not allowed to have processed sugars, so we had to find other ways to sweeten our foods. So those are types of things that may be helpful. So whether that's maybe doing a meatless Monday or a meatless month, going pescatarian for 30 days or 60 days, where you're only eating fish and not eating meat, doing a keto or a low carb, just something that's a little bit different for you for a short period of time, because at the beginning of the year, your motivation is going to be, thanks, Dr. Mashika. I love it that way. But at the beginning of the year, your motivation is going to be kind of high because everyone around you is going to be doing something different. It's, New Year's resolutions. So that may be a good time to do a 30-day something or 40-day something. A lot of churches do 40-day fasts. One year in my church, we did a pick your own fast for 40 days. So you had to pick what you were going to fast from. And those are types of things where if you have a community that's doing the same thing, that makes it much easier for you to stay on track. So this is a good time of year to do that. Again, not necessarily to do that for forever, but to maybe find some different ways, some healthier options that you haven't considered because that wasn't part of your lifestyle. So whether it's pescatarian or vegetarian or vegan, you can make different choices, and you'll have different options. And then the fifth way to get back on track is find an accountability partner. Again, this is a great time of year to do that because people around you are going to be making resolutions and being more motivated to make better choices. So find an accountability partner, and whether that accountability partner is someone physical around you, like a friend or relative or a coworker, or even if you're part of an online group, something like Diet Bet is a great choice, where you actually go online and there's a community of people who are all have a similar goal. With Diet Bet, you actually pay to join the group, and then if you are successful with your goal, you actually get your money back and maybe a little bit more. So those are good options to get back on track because, again, you don't have to do it by yourself. You're doing it with a community of people around you. And the bonus, of course, way to get back on track. So number 1 was to drink more water. Number 2 was to move. Number 3 is to get the trigger foods out of your eyesight. Get them out of the refrigerator. Get them off the counter. Get them out of your eyesight. Number 4 is to try something different dietary-wise. Number 5 is to find an accountability partner, and number 6 is make sure that you forgive yourself, that you don't linger on the choices that you made that were not the best choices. Reset your mind, reset your mindset, and know that you are moving forward into a new time, into a new year, and you can reach whatever goals that you set. Oh, thank you, Dr. Mashika. Have a great day, everyone, and hope you're having a great week. Happy New Year to those who I don't see, and I will be on tomorrow at 6, and I will see you then. Have a great night. Bye-bye.